Whoa.
Guilarte back on the show. We're gonna recap Game 7 of the World Series. It's an instant classic. We have the light outage with Chris right now, so we'll wait to bring him in.
I,
Unless he's
I
doing
was
some cool
gonna.
intro here. Yeah, I pressed the button a little bit earlier than you wanted me to, I guess. But hey, I mean it's almost technically 3 in the morning, but we got an hour back on the East Coast, so we'll be good. I think we're fine for now. Once you get the light on, we'll start rocking and rolling.
The light was on. I was trying to do my best Clay Holmes impression.
Okay. All right. So Chris Vitali of BallNine,
All right.
also Big Fly, courtesy of Chris, repping the
It's a nice
sweatshirt,
shirt.
everything.
It's a nice shirt.
Yep,
It's a nice...
I do like it. Definitely good for this time of year. So Chris, thanks so much for coming on. You know, me and Chris go way back, have a good friendship, a lot of ball talk, and
We
a
do.
few trips here and there. So how do you feel about this World Series Game 7? Was this like one of the best games you've ever
I
seen?
mean, it was the best one I've seen in a long time. I'll tell you that. It was. I mean, the whole series was great. Yamamoto. I mean, what can you say?
Oh man, oh
What can you
man.
say? I mean, it's like I'm not gonna lie to you. I was pulling for Toronto
Yeah,
because I
me
did
too.
want Well, I mean, really only because I wanted Mattingly to get a ring, and I love
Yeah,
the thing of Vlad wanting want to give the ring to his dad. So I really, really
yeah.
like that. But man, dude, it was. I mean, if you're looking at it, if you're looking at this World Series, it was, Davy versus Goliath. If you're looking at it, like whatever, country against country, it was great. It gave you everything. I mean, the whole series gave you everything. I'm not mad that the Dodgers won. Good for them. I mean, we all expected them to win. But let me tell you something, man. The Toronto Blue Jays gave them a fucking really hard time. And the Toronto Blue Jays gave them extra innings in Game 7. So that should tell you something about their team, the way that they're run, their approach. Um, it happens. And Miguel Rojas, dude,
My guy Miguel Rojas. I did a podcast with him like 4 years ago, and my friend
did you
texted
really?
me. Yes, I did. And if you check my Twitter, I did retweet it. My friend Nathan, me, it was me, him, and like someone else.
Oh,
As
nice.
soon as
Nice.
it
Okay.
happens, that was like one of my first thoughts, obviously. And then like
I
Nathan
mean,
hits me up and he's like, "Look at what he did." I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, post it and tag me. I'll share it. He's like, "All right." I'm like, "Okay, cool." So now that's out there again. So, I mean, he
I
had his
mean,
moment. He deserves it. It's crazy. Like
yeah, yeah.
Hoffman, I have to tell you, I had a bad feeling about Hoffman because like
I didn't like Hoffman, dude. I
he
didn't.
had
I
been
knew it
too
was going to
good. He
happen.
had been too good. Like and like he's not like as good as he's
Has
been in
he
the
though? I thought he was
postseason.
hittable. I thought he was actually very
Well,
hittable.
in the post, I mean, the numbers in the playoffs, like he wasn't giving up a lot of runs. Like I'm sure he tightroped a little bit. Maybe he got some luck along the way, so the luck ran out. He was due to give up some runs, and like I didn't like him for more than an inning, I guess, because Savage couldn't finish that inning because of the bomb to Muncy.
Oh,
That's really what did them in. Like
that shot to Muncy
that's
killed
really
him
what it
because if he
was.
got that third out, I think that would have changed a lot of stuff. The way the Schneider managed that game. But yeah, when he gave up that shot, Muncy, I mean, that was a bomb too.
Yes, as soon as it happened, you start to think, oh no, like this might not be done yet, like because it's only one run. Like Muncy, it's like he did not have a good series, but the law of averages with Max Muncy and his
Oh,
track record showed up when it needed to, because like he always hits big home runs for them. He's been such a key to them, low key, honestly. Like his defense at third is
yeah.
underrated too, honestly. Because you don't think he'd play a good third if you look at his
He makes
build, but he
serious
does play a
plays
very
over
good
there,
third.
dude.
He does play a
You're
very
right.
good third.
You're right. You're
And
right.
then
You're
the
right.
most underrated move of the night was Pajes coming in to make that play because he brings him in right before the play that saves the
He
game.
almost killed Kike Hernandez. I
Yeah,
mean, he almost killed Kike.
yeah. I think
And
Pajes.
again, you got to give love to Kike, man. It's
He's a
like,
dog.
I wanted to hate him because of his little hair and his glasses. Like, I'm wearing glasses right now. But, I wanted to be like, he's not as, because I was like, he used to be so lovable. And you know what? After that play last night, where he came running in and with
The double
the
play.
team out
Yeah.
in center field, and where he came running in, like, raise your hands up. And then he did play on the next fucking play where he came in and fired the ball in. How could you not not like Kike Hernandez. I want to not like him.
Bro, he
do.
is a gamer's gamer. My God, I mean,
Dude,
you look at the
I love it.
stats.
I don't like his little haircut.
I know the weird, yeah, that little fit threw me off before Game 6. It kind of looked like we went back to the
Oh my
'80s a
God,
little
with the
bit.
deep V?
Yeah, that was a little bit. That was a little bit
Yeah.
deep for me, but like,
Love it.
if that's what he rocks, that's what he rocks. But like, the thing about Kike that's so crazy is that like you look at his numbers in the regular season, you look at them during the postseason, it's like two different players, and he actually improves in the playoffs by a lot. Like the OPS is over 800 compared to like a 730, which is like pedestrian in the regular season. But he's such a good glue guy too.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. The glue guy and people, Julie, you know where I stand on this. People don't think that's a real thing. It's a fucking real thing.
It's a real thing, yeah.
The glue guy, I mean, like that in your clubhouse. Yeah, you're gonna make fun of him for wearing that stupid V-neck. Of course you are. Of course you are.
Yeah, you have
to. However, when the game starts, you want him on your team, and he's just that guy. And
he really is, man.
Kike's always been that guy, and it's believe me. I mean, I've been in enough group chats with a bunch of our friends. Not old. I shouldn't say old. That's me. If you heard that, guys, I didn't mean it. A bunch of retired players, and that glue guy is a thing. It really
absolutely
it means something. Let's talk Yankees. I mean,
we'll get there. We will.
Unfortunately. I know. I'm just saying glue guy. I mean, Roches was a glue guy with the Yankees.
That's a good one.
He was a guy. You know what I mean? Like he was that guy. He'll come through every now and again, but it's not like he's not Jeter.
Yeah.
He's not Jambi. He's not one of those guys.
Yeah.
He's not Matsui. He's not coming through like that. But actually, I shouldn't have said Matsui because that was different. But
I get what you're saying. We good.
Okay, Luis Sojo.
That's a glue guy. That's a perfect glue guy. And who could be a glue guy for the Yankees? Maybe Caballero could be a glue guy going forward. That might be a decent glue guy. That might be the guy.
Yeah, I Dominguez has the chance to be a glue guy.
If they would use him more,
they're too cowardly to use him. All right,
I was so annoyed.
Yankees yet, right? Sorry.
I mean, we could, but I'll just say this thing quick. I was so annoyed that they just kept running Trent out in the leadoff spot when he had nothing, and they wouldn't give Dominguez any reps. And then Dominguez gets a hit and is only at bat. It's just why didn't you give this a shot earlier when Trent was for everything? He was awful. I mean, I know we had a good regular season, but local Pajas and the Dodgers, how bad he was at the plate, and they made the switch. Because Rojas was a switch I was thinking about a few games earlier. I texted the buddy. I'm like, you know what? They have to put Rojas at second and put Edman at center. I'm like, and then look what happened. Eventually they do it. I'm like, I can manage this Dodgers team. I'm like, let me do it. But they did it. They did it 2 days. But Dave Roberts did an incredible job. The move for Pajas was a game-saving move. He actually managed his ass off, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, the last 2 games, Game 6 and Game 7, he did change the lineup up, and it
worked,
and it was smart, and it worked. I mean, it's funny. It's because I was actually, I went food shopping yesterday, and obviously, MLB Network radio is on in the car, and Brian Kennedy's complaining about what, he's complaining about what Dave Roberts did. Well, I would do this, and I would do that. And not for nothing, it worked with Dave Roberts.
Yeah, I don't understand why.
Maybe let these guys do their jobs.
And
I like Brian Kenny.
Yeah, he's chill.
He's
chill.
Nice guy. But no, dude, just let these guys baseball guys their baseball jobs.
I mean, Roberts did the great moves because the Dodgers offense was struggling. He had to change some things. It wasn't working well. I mean, yes, the back of the baseball cards should indicate they were way better than what you saw in the playoffs. If you take away the Red Series, which is a spring training walkthrough, don't even count that barely. But that was a joke. But I mean, yeah, Roberts really earned his check this series. I'll say that much. He really did. He was outstanding. And Schneider made a few mistakes. Roberts outmanaged him a little bit.
The 18 innings got fucked, and I think he
that
learned.
He did, but again tonight, like the
because they could have won that game, and this series would have been fucking over.
That is another good point as well. And I'll say this: the Miles Straw move.
He pitch ran early and what have you. So, but good. I'm sorry, Julian. I'm stepping on you. Mean to.
No, it's all good. It's tough because we haven't done this in a minute, so we're trying to get our rhythm back a little bit. But I would say this: like,
late.
It is late. We're just gonna ramble a little bit. So, but I would say this: like, when it comes through like the Dodgers and like what Roberts did, like, I mean, how could I just ignore Yamamoto? Like, pitches right. He doesn't even. He puts him in again after all that. He wiggles in and out of danger. Now the thing I didn't like that Schneider did was like. I didn't like the Miles Straw move. I thought that was a bad one. Nathan Lukes has been such a great hitter for them. No, today. I didn't like the Straw move today because Nathan Lukes has been such.
Last he threw him in when Kirk got hit on the arm.
That
whatever,
was
so threw him in a pitch run and yeah. I mean, you can second guess that
because Lukes has been such. Lukes has been so good for them. And, like, I know it's a risk and you want to try to preserve the defense, but, like, the IKF for Bo Bichette move, unfortunately, I get it sucked, but I understand it because Bo literally couldn't
Bichette's not playing on one leg, dude. He was playing on one leg. So
and that's another thing I'll say, too.
And IKF actually had a good series, man.
But that last play, he messed up that second. He messed up that secondary in that last play, though. He had to score in that grounder. He had to score in that grounder, and then Rojas almost botched it too, but he saved it. He almost booted that. Like it almost went through him. Like he saved it last second.
He almost landed on his ass.
That's what I'm saying.
Rojas almost landed on his ass. Yeah.
His Rojas has always been good defensively too, and then the pick with Kike at the end, and like.
That World Series was one spike away. Think about it. It really was.
It was literally. Will Smith almost was off the plate. It was bang bang. He barely got it back.
Credit to Will Smith, who was a very good defensive catcher. Will Smith is I was a catcher, so I love catchers. Will Smith he's a bastard.
Yeah, Will Smith is incredible. He has a big homer, too, in the game that got the 11th, obviously, that gets him the dub. He had a big bomb off Kevin Gausman in Game 2 when they were really scratching and they couldn't do anything against him. So, Will Smith is he's not underrated anymore. And he managed that,
and you're right, Julian.
I can't say he's underrated because I feel a lot of people know him and he's good, but, I feel like people got caught up with Cal as they should. He's the best catcher in the game, obviously. Rightfully so. But, Will Smith's still a top 5.
Was he this year? Let's be honest.
Cal, yeah.
Best hitting catcher. Yeah, obviously.
Oh, I'm not talking about yeah.
But
defense, no. Not the best defensive catcher, no.
He was not. He was not a platinum glove guy this year. He was not. No, you know what? Will Smith is that guy. Will Smith is he's an old school catcher, man. Mm-hmm. And that's one thing about the Dodgers. They've always had a lot of really good catchers and receivers. You can go all the way back to you go all the way back. Then you go to the 80s, you got Steve Yeager, you got Sosha, you got and then you can even go up to Piazza and Russell Martin.
Martin was really good. Yeah, obviously
Russell
Piazza.
Martin was a huge.
Martin was so good. He's like a borderline Hall of Famer, almost low key. Absolutely. He won't get in, but he actually put together a very good resume for his career.
Not that we shouldn't. He's a Hall of very good guy, but Russell Martin does not get the respect that he deserves.
Yeah, that's true.
He was a player. And when he was on the Yankees, great.
Yeah, and then he was leading off too. He has some speed for a catcher, very athletic catcher as well. Very athletic catcher.
Yes.
Will Smith he was decent with the Yankees too. Yeah, Will is Will is a top 5-3 catcher, a 5-3 range probably.
I say top 3.
Yeah, I guess would you put Alejandro ahead of him? Alejandro's pretty good. Alejandro's up there, but Smith's probably
the top catcher in the entire.
If you're talking defense, Alejandro might be, yeah. Patrick Bailey's really good, too.
Contact, he's
yeah, Patrick Bailey's a good defensive catcher, but the bat's not there.
But
I would say probably Will Smith. I would say Cal Raleigh, Will Smith, and not Cal Raleigh, Smith, and Kirk. Well, I'm talking overall. Put the bat with the defense.
No, I know. I'm talking catching. I'm not even talking
Okay,
about.
I'm talking both. My bad there, but yeah.
Well,
So
no. Dude, of course it's fine. No, both. Even still, if you're going both, it's got to be Will Smith. Alejandro Kirk is your contact guy. So he's a great catcher. He's like
phenomenal.
He makes me look like I'm in shape, which is awesome. And he just is like. I mean, those are the three.
Yes.
You got Kirk.
However you slice it, those are definitely the best three right now in the league.
You can change them around however you want.
Yeah, depending what your preferences are. But let's talk about Yamamoto more. I mean, I just can't get over this dude.
My God.
And you know what's crazy? I predicted he might be a dark horse for MVP. When I was doing an IG live, I'm like, it might be Yamamoto. I'm like, if he pitches two good outings, I feel like he's very well equipped to face the Blue Jays lineup. I didn't like Snell as much against the Blue Jays lineup. I thought Yamamoto was the one guy that could shut them down. Glasnow was actually pretty good against him. Glasnow was pretty solid, actually.
All right.
Ohtani got hit. Ohtani got hit up by them a couple times.
The crazy thing about Ohtani's World Series was he had like 4 amazing games.
Yes.
And the other time it was terrible. It was a very strange World Series.
Yeah, it was definitely better than what he did against the Yankees than when he was playing with one arm, because that was really rough to watch last year. But
like as far as at the plate, I mean, they're like
he was very boom or bust. Yeah. I mean, that one game that he reached 9 times.
There was one thing where they're like, oh, he's getting on base at a 500. And that's literally because they walked him 4 times. And then he hit 5 doubles. It was all in one game. So
it was like a bomb.
That's why he's at a 500. He was not.
He had overall.
He was not.
I would give him like a solid.
In pitching, he fucked.
Yeah, I would say he gets a B grade for the World Series, probably, if you factor in the pitching, because his offense B minus, because he did still have some good offensive showings. So I'll give you B minus. Let's set in the middle.
I'll go C plus. Same thing.
Yamamoto A plus like breaks the scale. Probably like one of the better, probably the best World Series performance I've seen of all time from a pitcher, potentially.
In our generation, that is one of the best World Series.
Well, I said IC, so I'm factoring my generation, because like before my time it could be different, but like I've seen Bumgarner against the Royals.
The old motherfucker? Is that what you call me old? No, seriously. But no, I mean it. It's like, and I am.
It is
old,
the best performance I've seen in the World Series, probably. It probably rivals Randy Johnson and Kurt Schilling too against the Yankees, unfortunately. But like, they were really nails.
Okay, you know what people are forgetting, or what we're not talking about yet, is what was the game where all of a sudden he just got up? He pitched the day before.
It was Game 3 in the 18-inning game.
Yeah, and he's like, "Fuck it, I'll do it." And he went up to fuck it, I'll go.
He said the same thing today too. He's like, if they need me, I'll go, and like they needed him, obviously. Yeah. But you know what? This is more impressive than Ramsey, because Ramsey got a clean inning to shut the Yankees out. But like Yamamoto he comes in first and second, 1 out. He Houdini's away out of it. Then he goes through what? He goes 2 2/3 scoreless after throwing 96 pitches. Like what the hell? Like what? Are you serious?
Unbelievable. There was like. There were a couple guys you could say deserve the MVP, but Yamamoto absolutely.
Will Smith could have made a case for it. Definitely a case for Will Smith.
I
mean,
agree.
But Yamamoto, what did he pitch? Like 18 innings, 1 run, basically.
It was unhittable the entire time, and then he wanted to pitch more. So you know me, I'm an old school guy, and he just wanted to.
Here was my second thought. Win. I was surprised he got pulled at 96 pitches, but then once I said, I'm like, he's pitching tomorrow. I'm like, that's the reason they did it. I'm like, they're saving it for tomorrow. I'm like, that's why he got pulled at 96.
I don't think it was a pitch count thing. No.
Oh, you think he was you thought they were just getting worried he was losing it a little bit? Look, I guess it. Yeah, it's
it was
fair,
like, okay, it's not moving just the way I want it.
He wasn't quite. I mean, I'm not gonna say he was bad because he was great, obviously, but like he wasn't quite as good as a complete game, obviously, because that's like
he's not that guy. Yamamoto is like he's an old school pitcher, man, and
Because I saw something
as
that he
much
pitched
as
like 138 pitches for the Oryx Buffaloes in 2023 in elimination games. So I was like, oh
yes,
yeah, he's gonna.
exactly.
I'm like, he's
Yeah,
gonna.
I
I'm
mean,
like, oh yeah, he's gonna go. I'm like, he's gonna
because he's a
go.
pitcher. He's not some guy fucking trying to throw 170. You know what I mean? Like, he's a pitcher. Pitchers pitch, and I hope all I can hope is that what we saw in this World Series, man,
It was
all
phenomenal.
around. I mean,
Probably the best one I've seen.
the Dodgers
Probably the
couldn't
best
hit
one
for
I've
shit,
seen.
but I loved seeing the Blue Jays approach. I love the way they approach their at bats, and
there was a lot of old school twists in this. There was a lot of old school ball being played on both sides. It was an old school World Series, and believe it or not, I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that a little bit.
I hope so because you're a baseball guy, so it's kind of fun to actually see baseball being played.
So
once again,
so let's talk about this cap. So let's see, the Dodgers go back.
Talking about the cat. Wait, oh my God! Wait, hold on. I need a beer. What cap?
I was saying the caveat to this, kind of
salary cap.
No, well, I wasn't gonna get there, but we will eventually. Unfortunately,
you said let's talk about the cap. I don't know. What's going on.
I said something else, but okay, so the Dodgers going back to back. I think this is an issue because the lockout's coming and everything, and the owners are gonna cry poor to say that we can't compete with them, even though the Blue Jays could have easily beaten them. They're still like, oh, the Dodgers are spending all this money, we can't keep up with them. Even Hal said he can't keep up with them.
They easily beat them, Julian.
Well, it wasn't easily. It was hard. It was very hard, but
nothing. It was a great hard fought.
The Blue Jays could have easily. The Blue Jays could have. I mean, easily. I mean, Blue Jays had chances to beat them. I shouldn't say easily, but they had their chances.
I know I'm being an asshole. Don't worry about it.
That's the better way to put it. But if the Dodgers three-peat next year, this is gonna be a disaster.
I don't want that.
Lockout. Yeah,
that's
a problem. Yeah, I wanted Vlad, and I had a nice clip with Vladdy Senior and Junior with a post Malone song that could have did numbers if they won the Regs. Now that has to go wasted. That sucks. I would have pumped that shit like nuts if they won it. So that's upsetting. But yeah. Besides that, here's the interesting fact: where do you rank Yamamoto amongst the best pitchers in the league? If Skubal and Skeens are in the conversation, do you think Yamamoto's in the top 3 now based off what we saw, or would you put him ahead of one of those guys?
100%. He's absolutely. You know what? I do put him ahead of those guys because I think he's number 1 out of those 3. Because his balls were gigantic, and he came out and he did that to win a championship. Those guys have not, and that's not their fault. I mean, it's no disrespect to Skeens, and it's no disrespect to Skubal, but they just did not have, obviously they didn't have that opportunity.
Well, Skubal did actually. Skubal kind of did have the opportunity.
I don't think they would do what Yamamoto did.
They wouldn't. No, they wouldn't pitch on the back to Zay.
I think they want to protect their arm because it's an investment.
Yeah, I mean, it's a different story because
I'm not gonna go out there. I just pitched. I just warmed up yesterday.
I know Tariq. I love Tariq to death, but he should have pitched that 7th inning.
Yeah, no, that's why Yamamoto to me.
And Skeens doesn't.
Those guys.
That's true. Skeens it's hard to say because he doesn't get the opportunity because the Pirates stink, so we'll never know.
Yeah,
until he gets to that. Terrible. Until he gets to that big market team and gets off the Pirates, we're not gonna know what his playoff thing will look like.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest.
No, I mean, look, all 3 of them are Yankees, maybe. I actually think
I'm gonna do this right now.
Walk with me. I'll tell you why. I know it's
Yankees.
I'll tell you why.
They're not gonna be
because here, Gerrit Cole's getting towards the end. Carlos Rodon's contract is out for 3 years. You could easily make the swap and get some money off the books and bring in Skeens. It's actually doable. I know it sounds crazy, but it wouldn't shock me. Think about how the years line up. Skeens has 4 years left to control. Garrett and Carlos both have 3 years left to control.
Trading for?
Well, that's the thing.
The Yankees have anybody left?
No. I'm not saying to do it now. This is gonna be a long play. It's either he gets
4 years. That motherfucker's gonna have Tommy John surgery in the next couple years. Get him.
He might get it. Well, he might get it before that, and then we can get him after the TJ.
The fucking Yankees and go after.
Well, Skeens has too much control now. He has 4 years of control. They can't do it. There's no package. Maybe Tariq. I don't know if they would send him to the Yankees, but if they were willing to, then
And
yeah, you
go
gotta
after
try.
Skubal. Why would they?
I
It's
mean,
not.
why
It's
would
not
you
a
want to?
division thing.
I mean, it's AL. I mean, what if they go in the playoffs? The Tigers have been in the
What are they
playoffs
going
a
to do?
lot
Send to the
recently.
fucking Dodgers?
Mets, maybe, unfortunately. I mean, I don't know.
I don't think it's going to be the Mets.
I actually don't think he gets traded. Believe it or not.
You know what, Julian? You're absolutely 100% correct, and it's me being wishful thinking, but I do think. I mean, if the Yankees, look, the only chance the Yankees have, right, is to be the Yankees because they're not getting it. Look, like Cashman's still there, Fishman's still there.
Problem.
Boone's still there. Third problem. I mean,
and then there's the fourth one that the house, the money doesn't want to go when he needs to go.
But he doesn't even know what the fuck's going on, Julie.
Yeah, and the tweet from Chris Kirshner, if you saw, was like, "Oh, my baseball people thought 300 was a lot. That's higher than they would go." I'm like, "Yeah, they don't know shit, obviously." I'm like, "They don't know shit." I made like a video on Yama, like I've been resurfacing a while ago. I was like, "This dude's worth the money. Like, paying the guy money." Yeah,
I agree. So here's the thing. I don't know what Hal thinks. I don't know if he even technically exists. I mean,
I could confirm existence. I saw him at spring training one time.
I know, I saw him too, but it doesn't mean he's fucking really there. I mean, sometimes
I said hey to him. We had a brief conversation. Hello, I know what's
okay. Up. Well, fine. So, you said hey to him, but okay. Well, you know what? If he has anything, well, Aris, Aris.
Yes, of course I do. Shout out to Aris.
Gray.
Yeah, he'd be texting me still. We'd be talking a little bit. Yeah.
But I just spoke to him this morning, and we were talking about this. And if the Yankees were going to be the fucking Yankees, they would do whatever they needed to do to get Skubal for next year. Because you know what? Everybody's like, oh, everybody's coming back next year for the Yankees. No, they're not. They're really not.
Because Rodon's missing time. Garrett's going to be back in June.
Cole, you don't know where you're getting out of Cole.
Well, maybe June, but
until August.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't know where you're
it's a gamble because his age and everything. But the one thing that gives me hope,
Bieber situation, yeah.
So, and that worked well until it didn't, and they went
Schmidt's out. Schmidt's out.
Schmidt's done for the year, shelving for the year, because it was too late in the year. I would deal, like I've been saying this for a minute, I would deal one of Hill or Warren and go get something with that. Like use that as like part of the package. Like
no, I agree with you, but what's Warren gonna get you?
I actually more than you think, because like I was looking up some value charts.
You pack him and move him to Detroit and you want to get Skubal and if he's part of a package for that, that's great.
I will actually fit. I was actually thinking about this. I'm not saying a Skubal trade would happen.
Yankee fans on Twitter are like, oh, no, we don't want a rental. Shut the fuck up. Grow a set of balls. Get that Skubal. Fucking deal with it next year.
No, if there's a way to get him. I just don't. I don't see it. But if there is a way to get him. Like I'm not saying don't do it.
That's just get him.
So here's the thing.
And win. You know what? So imagine. Back, he's good mid-season, August-y, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got Cole, you got Skubal, you got
fuck
Rodon,
Max, and then Cam.
You got Fried, you got Schlittler.
Well, here's the only deal. Here's the only problem. If you're getting Skubal, they're gonna ask for Cam.
Have to move
that might be a problem, and you do it. Obviously, you do it. You don't think twice about it. You do it.
Yeah.
You do it. You have to. Like, there's no question there.
They already moved Michael King. Look what happened to him.
And now they're saying he might want to. Do you hear something? He might want to. I wouldn't be shocked if King comes back. I think Hope was saying something about how they might want him back. I mean, he might be decent, like getting to put in the rotation again. I wouldn't be stunned. I'm not saying it's definite, but I'm not going to be shocked if that happens.
Reliable. He's not exactly reliable, Julian.
I mean, he pitched.
He was hurt when he was in New York.
Yeah, I know. It is a little bit tough. I mean, you can't rely on him and be like
a fantasy team. Adel Hershiser took it literally in the eighth because I drafted, dude, my entire pitching staff fell apart. I drafted.
I've been there before. It's not fun.
And everybody died. Even like Max.
I think I'm quitting one of my leagues because like I have an 18 league.
It's gonna be awesome. Everybody, dude, we had a 13. It is a kind of annoying thing. Anyway, the thing about Michael King, I love him, but
Here's the thing: would you take him as a 4 or
I mean,
5?
if they want to sign him for cheap, do it.
Would you take him as a 4 or 5? I'm not asking him to be a frontline guy. Wouldn't you take him as a back end guy?
Yes, 1,000% yes.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
And do you see how I'm almost brainwashed? I said, well, if you could sign him for cheap, what the fuck do I get the Yankees sign him for cheap? This is
it could be a 1 year proof. It could be though, because I don't care either, honestly. But it could be a 1 year low risk, high reward deal, and maybe he wants to bet himself and see if he gets a better deal because he's kind of went backwards. So I wouldn't be stunned if he takes a 1 year deal to try to bet himself.
1 year prove it deal?
I could see it maybe a one option for a 2 or something.
Prove it deal? Now,
because he still liked the Yankees. He liked the time here. He didn't have anything bad to say when they left. He's like, I was in the Juan Soto trade. That means I really developed well or something. He says something like that. So, he wasn't, offended by it. It's Juan Soto. So, he understood. But, yeah, here's the thing I was thinking before, though. I don't know if the Skubal thing's realistic, but, Will Warren actually fits the Tigers great if you think about it, because think about him, how Warren pitches. He's like a fly ball pitcher a little bit. If you put him in Comerica Park, that ERA's going down a little bit.
I know you've been in Comerica lately, so
yeah, so I can tell you that for a fact. But
you've sent me some pictures.
Yeah,
I don't know if you went to Windsor. If you have,
no, I didn't do Wisner yet. But I gotta do that another time. I haven't had the time yet, but all right.
Will Warren is a good. He's a good fit in that park. You're right.
That's what I'm saying. In that park. I mean, I don't know if they would actually do that, but I mean, I have a fun idea for you that I'm going to service again that I've been talking about for a while. How would you like Catel Marte, speaking of Arizona? Want to go get Catel Marte?
I've wanted him for a long time. He's just starting to get up there in age.
This is the time they're ready to move him, though. This is the time.
Marte.
You gotta get him now. His contract's not that bad either.
No, I agree.
It's going to cost a lot, but I think it's worth it, honestly.
He'd be kind of like a Cano-ish type thing, I love Del Marte. The first time I went to Bob or whatever that stadium is called, I went with you, and we got those really good seats.
Thank you, Chris.
And thank. Turned out that fucking Walker Buehler threw a 1-inch shutout, and the game was over in an hour and a half. So we didn't
tell the only guy that got a hit. I'm trying to remember who got the hit off it. Was it Catel?
Comfortable. It was
I know. I did my lap around the stadium, and it took 2 innings because it was so fast. And I felt bad because I did my lap around the stadium. But I was like, oh wow.
No. So I went out again last year a couple times, and I love stadium, and I know Torello, and he's a good dude, and
yeah,
what have you.
All right, so let's get down some meat and potatoes here.
I would like Catel Marte on the Yankees, but I don't know what the fuck they're doing with second base. The Yankees. Do we talk about the Yankees?
Let's just do it. Go ahead.
The season just ended. I feel like I shouldn't have to worry about it.
Yeah, we'll just
if we're gonna do it, let's do it. Let's do it. You want to do it? You want to do Yankees autopsy?
Yeah, let's do it. So I want Okamoto for first or third base. What's who?
Get a beer.
Go ahead.
Dude, Okamoto, yeah, but I mean, Murakami's really the guy, right? That's who everybody wants, but we know where he's going.
Well, I don't know actually because they don't have any openings for him unless they let Muncy go.
Really? You think they're gonna?
Muncy.
Really? You really
think they're gonna let Muncy? You think they're gonna let Muncy go?
Yes, I do. Yes, I 100% do.
Well, Murakami's not a good third baseman, so they can enjoy that.
And Muncy can play second base or first base, so they can stick
got
around
Freddie
and
at first, so.
Do Chris Taylor. All right, so he's not playing first base, but he can play second base. Muncy can play the outfield. I mean, the Dodgers.
I want Okamoto. I think Okamoto's a better fit because he puts the ball in play more, and they could use some righty balance.
Because there's a posting fee for him.
I didn't see it.
There is?
Actually, I don't even know. I'm not even. No, he is posted though.
Dude, how does it pay a posting fee?
Well, he used to. They did. They got to do it again. I mean,
Bob Watson and George did for fucking Godzilla.
Well, no, Tanaka was Hal technically.
Tank.
Oh, okay.
Ask Harris. Believe me, ask
Right.
Harris.
Okay.
Tank. So,
Oh, well, no, I
Hal's
mean,
not paying him.
I think
Hal's not. He's just not.
Well, we'll see, but like, I don't know, bro. I would
I
like
hope I'm
Okamoto.
wrong, dude.
I don't know if they'll
I
get
like
him either. I
Okamoto. He's
guess.
a good player. He's a really good player. I just
But the
don't
big
see them
fish to me, and let's see how Gordon
dropping
walks
20
it
mil to maybe miss out on him. You know what I mean? That's kind of the problem.
How about this? Kyle Tucker needs to be in the Bronx. Thoughts?
Killing me right now because
You don't want Tuck?
I don't know.
You're on the fence?
I don't know. Oh, I'm on the fence.
I'll tell you why you should want him, because they need impact bats, and he's the easiest impact bat to sign. Only costs money. You don't have to trade anything for him. I think he's better.
He's the only guy out there.
I think he's
the only guy
better
out there.
than Bellinger. I don't really fully trust Bellinger.
I agree. No, you're right about that.
Bellinger. I mean,
Julian, you're right.
They re-signed Bellinger, and they need to do more. Like, if they just bring him to nothing else, that's a disaster.
You know what it is? You know what it is? Obviously, Tucker had kind of a down year.
He did. Yeah.
So maybe that Howard.
I get it.
But I mean, it's body. I mean, what's the adage? They play to the back of the baseball card. So, I think it would be good.
Better.
I think it's like you know what it is, man. I mean,
I'll tell you another reason why you should want him.
Kyle Tucker's a better version of Cody Bellinger.
Basically,
that's really what he is.
Well, that's exactly why. Bellinger's like a B-tier player. Tucker's an A-tier player. That's how I'm looking at it. So I'd rather spend more money and get the better player. Now, the Yankees cut corners, and they don't do that half the time, and that's how you end up with Donaldson, IKF, whatever, like Gallo, Hicks, like all this other nonsense. But like,
see, but that's the thing. Like IKF would be a great piece on a team like he is in Toronto. Right?
Yeah, they shouldn't have made the starting. They shouldn't have made the starting shortstop. That's the thing. That was a mistake.
And I do hate it.
And they passed on a lot of people.
Kyle Tucker's gonna be a Dodger too, dude.
Well, that's what I was about to say. That's why you should want the Yankees.
Corner out.
That's why you should want the Yankees. That's why you should want the Yankees to get him even more, because they got to stop him from going to LA.
I do. It's not happening. Because
well, here's
how
the
much
thing.
money? I mean, what is it? Like something like 27 million or something like that.
Yeah, but does Tucker want?
The Dodgers have coming off the books. So
but does Tucker want? Does Tucker want deferred? But does Tucker want deferred money?
They don't have to defer him if they got 27 coming off the books.
Well, they might have to because it depends. Yeah, I guess they don't, but like they have been. That's been their style. So
I know. I'm not really happy about it, Julian.
The Yankees. That's what I'm saying. The Yankees need to go in and get him. They gotta stop him.
The Yankees need to.
Well, Chris, that's being the Yankees going to buy Kyle Tucker. That's being the Yankees. They haven't been
a long time, Julian. So now what do?
They have to do it.
They need to pull their balls out and drag them on everybody.
If it costs 450 mil, I mean, it costs 450 million. I don't care.
Exactly.
I don't care. I really don't.
I don't care if it gets paid more than Judge. Like, I don't think Judge cares if it gets.
Well, he doesn't because Soto was prepared to get up 700 plus, so he obviously doesn't.
I mean, you know what? Look,
and anyone that talks about defense with Tucker should say that too, because like they were going to pay Soto all this money, and
he's
the defense was the same.
Than Soto. You're right.
Well, that too. So like, because I went on another chat, people were complaining, "Oh, you're saying just figure out the defense later." He's not as good. He's not as good as Soto. No, he's not. I'm not saying he's Soto. He's not. But he is like.
He doesn't bring that.
Yeah, I get what you mean. But he's too chill.
Like Soto brings some shit to
the aura. Yeah, Soto brings the aura. Yeah.
Kyle Tucker's just some white. You know.
I know exactly what you mean. It's so funny.
He's just some white guy. It's like.
But he quietly goes about his work and like
Yeah, he's just some white guy.
I mean, but Tucker's probably the closest thing you can get to what Soto was on field wise, I would guess, like in recent time. That's why I'm interested.
And it's not flashy. That's the thing.
Yeah, he does it quietly. It's quiet with Tucker.
So let's say the Yankees signs, Tucker.
Let's have some fun. Yeah, let's play. Let's play in that world.
Yeah, let's do it. So they're gonna go absolutely apeshit because he's not exciting. He's not an exciting.
Yeah.
He's not gonna be. He's not gonna give you anything.
Well, I think most fans do. I think most people do want him though. Like it's not 100% in, but I think most people do want him.
Personally, well, Julian, you and I are fucking weirdos. I want the production. We understand baseball. Most fans don't understand baseball, and you have to know that.
100%. I get it.
It sucks to admit, but it's true.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
it is what it is. Like,
get it. The underlying numbers, like over the course of a season, he might have. Tucker might have the most boring season ever.
Tucker hits the ball harder than Bellinger.
Boring, like 3,520 season. And nobody would know. But
I'll tell you another reason why you should like him too.
He's not dynamic enough for the team.
I mean, it's crazy because he actually does steal a lot of base. He does have a lot of good qualities though. Like he steals a lot of bases. Like he has pop. Defense is kind of taking a step back, but it used to be better. He has a Gold Glove, I'm pretty sure, but his defense hasn't been like that in a while. I think he might have one gold in his resume. But yes, that's fair. That is fair. I get it. I do. That's fair. And he also only had one Oppo homer last year, so that plays out for Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, but
I think people. So let's say, I think people would probably.
Boring. He's just a boring guy.
Yeah, I get it. That's fair.
What Yankee fans want? Do you want the production, or do you want that Soto type? Guy dancing around using fucking chapstick on his birthday. Doing all that shit.
Well, you could get a little of that with Catel. If you got Catel, you get a little bit of that.
I want Catel.
I would take Catel. Yeah, sure. So like, here's another thing. Here's the name that's been tossed around. Let's see how you feel. And as an old school guy, I think you might like this idea. Do you want to get Sandy Alcantara in the fold?
Yes.
I do too. I'm definitely in on that.
That's my whole. Yes, and he came back from TJS, obviously. Last year, if the first half of the year is terrible, and
he looked
but
bad.
If you watched what he did coming
towards
back
the end,
second half of the year, dominant, and
you started to see the old guy a little bit. Yeah.
Yep, that's who I want. Yes, so I do want him. I would rather have him trade for him for a Skubal for 1 year. Get Alcantara. Yes.
Yeah, because you don't have to give up that much. You don't have to give up that much to get him. That's the other thing, because he's making $21 million. The Marlins are gonna sell him like hotcakes because he's about to make $21 million. I think so. They're not keeping him, obviously.
The Marlins. What's his name? Fucking the guy with the
Bendix.
The guy with the
Bendix. Peter Bendix. There we go. Yeah.
He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
No,
he give him fucking anything. And, like, hey, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be 27 iPads, and Dominguez, and then boom.
Yeah.
Bring me fucking Sandy Alcantara.
I mean, Dominguez would actually be fun with the Marlins, honestly.
He is a Marlin, right? I mean,
he fits the Marlins vibe.
He is a Marlin.
He would be good for them too, I think. I thought of someone else that might be good for
I've said it for like 2 years now that because like if you're gonna trade somebody and you're gonna trade somebody to Florida,
I have another Marlin for you. I like this as much. I feel bad saying this, but Anthony Volpe's such a Marlin.
You think? Well, I mean, no, good.
No, it won't actually happen, but hear my thought process out. I can see him flourishing in a different market that's not the Yankees. I can see him rebounding.
I don't know if it's Miami.
I can see him.
I can see.
I don't want. No, you can't do Tampa. You can't keep it as a vision. You can't do Tampa. And then he comes back to bite you. But like,
I mean, dude, he's a Jersey Italian, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Figure Florida anywhere.
Yeah, no, I don't think Volpe's completely a lost cause. I'm obviously worried for a million different reasons, but like this is next year's really it because like the problem is you've passed on so many good shortstops for him. That's what makes it worse. It's not his fault, but that's what puts the magnifying glass on him. Unfortunately.
Okay, I have a question for you, and I know this is your show, but I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
All the time, I see guys say, "Wow, Yankees should have got Seager."
Yeah.
You really think Seager's that good?
Yeah, I actually do.
I'm not sure.
I actually like Seager.
You do?
think about how well he would have hit the
Seems to be
Yankees.
hurt. Like when he seems to be hurt way too
But
much.
but when he plays, he's great. And even when he misses time,
I agree.
his,
But can you deal with somebody when he plays?
yeah, I mean he did. Yeah, but hey, he did win a World Series with them. He has 2 rings.
He did. You're right.
So even if the rest of it,
I like. Don't get me
no,
wrong.
look, the contract won't age well. It's not going to age well, probably. But guess what? But they'll do it every time because he won the World Series. So I mean, look, he got.
But
he
also has a. Here's the thing, though. He also won the World Series, and he was in Texas, and he had a very good support system around him. He had, he got Bochy managing, you got Chris Young in the front office. You got, and I mean, like even down to the coaching staff on the field, you had Chris Woodward was the first base coach tonight. So,
and to your point, Seager's the only guy I regret them not signing because Correa, no, that was never a fit. Trevor Story's not been that great.
Idea. People are like, great. Look.
Who was the other dude? Dansby Swanson's just like an enhanced version of Anthony Volpe. That would not have been that much better.
Nobody wants Dansby and Swanson. But it's.
Oh, it was really embarrassing. Chris, it gets worse. Yeah. The press conference that we both predicted, like word for word, what was going to happen, and it basically, like we had our mock presser.
You put it out the night before, and you sent it to me. By the way, if anybody's listening,
I should have put that out, but I couldn't because like that would be such a bad hit for me, backlash wise. But like it would have been funny as shit if it was able to see the surface. But oh my god, you can tell it a little bit. Go ahead.
Shit, but you nailed it. You fucking nailed it. You really did. It was really, really funny. All right, so I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
All right. Shit, that was good. But it was unfortunately exactly true because
I've been through like 10 of these. I already know like what they're gonna. They don't change. Like 8. I'm sorry, 8. I'll say 8 because Boone's been around for 8 years. Ever since Aaron Boone's been the manager, they've been the same for.
I'm the old guy, motherfucker. I see the.
Ever since Boone.
I hate Aaron Boone.
Ever since Boone has been the man, I don't care. Ever since Boone has been the manager. The press conferences have been the same for the last 8 years. Like they have been rinse and repeat. He is not good. He is not good at his job.
No, he's not good.
He is not.
He's not good under his tutelage. He stinks.
But the worst part about that presser was that like Cashman was like, "Oh, I think Volpe could be like a Dansby Swanson." I was like, "That's really what we're going with here? Like that's your hope for him? That he's gonna be like Dansby Swanson?" I'm like, "Oh my god, dude!"
Such a weird backtrack from what he promised.
It's getting lower and lower and lower and lower each year. I love this kid's death, and I hate this all, but like,
we really thought.
And then Cashman was like, "What are you gonna do when he crushes it next year to Joel Sherman?" And now he still hasn't crushed it yet. That was 2 years ago.
I hope Sherman shits all over him.
Oh, he's going to. He called them the Red Zone Yankees, which was hysterical.
Everybody's starting to fucking like revolt against this guy.
Yeah, it's getting. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, it's getting bad. It's deservedly so. It's all justified too.
I know it's justified. Look, as a Yankee fan and as a winner and everything, I know it's fucking justified.
Because, like you said, we know what's going on.
This fucking guy, I'm not convinced he does not have Hal Steinbrenner tied up in a fucking, a bunch of twine in a fucking attic somewhere. Because how the fuck does this guy's job? This is insane.
I don't know, man. I do not know. I wish I had an answer for you.
That's what I mean.
I do not. I wish I could figure it out. I cannot. But here's my theory thought process with it. I'll give you my best thought of what it might be. The problem is that Hal is comfortable, unfortunately, and he doesn't want to get uncomfortable. He loves cash. He's come in with cash. He's tied to the hip with cash. He's basically family with cash. Like cash is like the 5th or 6th time brother, however many there are now, unfortunately. So I mean, he's married to him. Like it's literally married to him. And he doesn't, and he trusts the stupid process that continues to fail year in year out. And anyone that says like, and anyone that says, if I hear the word crapshoot one more time, I might break this computer pretty soon. I'm getting so I've been dispelling the narrative on Twitter as much as I can now. I'm getting more vocal about it. Like it's not a crapshoot.
I know.
But someone on the fan was like
bullshit because it's bullshit.
Someone on the fan was like, "Oh, you know, the Blue Jays got lucky. It's fluky. It shows it's a crapshoot." I'm like, "No, it's not a crapshoot. The Blue Jays were better than the Yankees all year. I'm not surprised at what happened. I'm not surprised at what happened in the ALCS. Like the Yankees were worse than the Blue Jays were better all year. Like I'm not surprised.
The Yankees are nothing. I mean, the Blue Jays are a very good baseball team. They're well rounded. Everything. I mean, just having Mattingly in there, their Mattingly effect worked.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, look. They took fucking the Goliath
to the ropes, to the brink,
the extra innings in Game 7.
2 outs away, and then the worst hitter on the, and then the worst.
What the Blue Jays did,
and then I'm not doing that. And then the worst hitter on the team hits a solo shot. Unfortunately, the worst guy in their lineup. That's a Game 7 for you. That's a Game 7 for you.
I mean, the wall.
Also, credit to Miguel. Also, credit to. Yeah, that was shit too.
It's weird. The baseball, it was a great series. There's some weird shit.
Yeah, so like, I would
credit to Miguel Rojas, man. I mean,
I was gonna say that too. Credit for him for staying ready because he was barely playing.
I know. Well, I know, and they put him in, and you got it, dude. Roberts made that was a move. It was a good move, but.
It really was. So the Blue Jays obviously deserve a ton of credit. Like, how about Max Scherzer going out there and letting it hang out one more time if that's it for him, 4 1/3 and 1 run allowed.
That would have been the best fucking way too. Look what he did. I mean, they didn't score off him.
Yeah, he gave up 1 run. It wasn't his fault, that's for sure.
Yeah, no. Hey man, he gave up the 1 run, but that was it.
Yeah. I mean, he was Scherzer-esque. Like, I wonder if he has another one left in the tank. Do you think he hangs it up? I thought if they won, he would hang it up. I don't know if he's going to try to fight for one more. Maybe one more since they didn't win.
I don't know. I don't know if he does it in Toronto, but I think he goes one more somewhere. Maybe. Actually, here's my prediction. Back to Detroit for 1 year.
Whoa.
Right?
Whoa.
It makes sense.
I would really highly.
You made weird noises.
I would really highly support that move. That's why I did. I was like, I know we've talked about some stuff like this before, especially if I'm going to start doing more stuff out there. It'll be really cool to see it out there and stuff. So I would totally support that. I love the
Tigers as an organization.
If Tariq somehow stays, imagine them getting tutored from Scherzer. That'd be nuts. Yeah.
I don't know what Flatty's deal is.
Yeah, he's up in the air. Casey Mize will be in the mix. Jackson Jobe should return. Reese Olson's a walking injury, unfortunately.
And also, here's the thing: if they trade Skubal, they're going to put asses in the seats. Who else would do it? This kid that came up with us,
or Verlander too, maybe.
Maybe they get the band back together and bring both of them in so they can.
I don't think they can do both. I think it's one or the other. I don't think you can do both at this point.
I think
you kind of got to pick.
I don't know. Here's the thing with me. I think the Tigers. I think this was if they were going to do it.
But I don't know because they could keep him. Though.
I think they're fucked. I
don't know about that because what if they keep him and then look, listen, hear me out. What if they keep him and they try to go all in for his last season and just add a few things around the edges to try to make it a little bit better? I mean,
I think they should.
They were pretty close. They were pretty close last year. I mean, not that close, but they weren't too far off.
You're number 2, Jack Flaherty. You're number 2 guy.
Yeah, that's the problem. They needed some better pitching and they needed a little better hitting here and there, but they got screwed with the Jackson Jobe injury. That was big. And then Reese Olson can't stay healthy for whatever reason. They got to get some good starters in there. If with or without Tariq, they need better starting pitching for sure. Without him, obviously. But, All right. So, I mean, where do you see the Blue Jays going from here? Do you think they're going to be back in the mix next year? Do you think the Yankees can win the division? Like, how do you? I know it's so early to tell, but like, I
I
feel
think
like
anybody can win the division. I think the Blue Jays are going to get better, dude.
yeah. The thing is, they can add talent now because look, they made the World Series. They have a lot of money. They might get some people that
I
want to
think
play with Vladdy.
Bichette's obviously a wild card, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
because
like,
they made it seem like he was going to go, but now things may have changed to the point they might keep him because things look way better than we originally thought. So maybe he stays now. Would you? It's not going to happen at all. But would you take Bo Bichette in the Yankees?
me?
Just out of
Would I take
curiosity.
Bichette?
Sounds like yes to me.
Yeah, I would. Yeah,
I don't
of
think
course
it's. I don't really think
great
it's possible, but like, yeah. If what if? I mean,
Man.
sure.
Well, here's the thing. Look, if you're getting Tucker, you're not going to get Bichette. I
Oh yeah,
prefer
that's the thing.
Bichette for Tucker. To be honest,
That's an
I
interesting one.
would prefer Bichette.
But the infield
But look,
becomes a jigsaw puzzle. Are you sending Volpe packing then?
he's not going to play for a couple months. Fuck him in the mouth. I really don't care what he does, to be honest.
The only issue is that Bo's a terrible defensive shortstop. He's god awful.
I don't know. Is he worse than fucking Volpe?
Yeah, it's on defense, absolutely.
You think?
It's bad.
Yeah, but he can hit.
He can hit.
Look,
You won't miss
you already
Volpe's
have
bat.
a terrible defensive shortstop, and he can't hit. So I'd rather have a terrible defensive shortstop.
Yeah,
that
the
can
only
fucking
thing
win
is
a
with
batting
AV is
title.
like if AV
Right?
wasn't hurt, he might play.
Right?
The defense might be a little bit better. No, I'm not saying no to Bo Bichette. I would take him, but they won't do it. But like I would.
It's
I
not
would.
gonna happen. I mean, no,
Exactly. This is all fallacy here, but
I
like
think Toronto resigns him. To be honest,
I can see Toronto making
Yeah.
a splash move because
Or- I do see the Mets gonna play.
that's not a bad idea either.
I don't know if he's not to play short because you got Lindor, but I do see
Second.
the Mets making the play.
Second, he could play
Because-
second
yeah.
for the Mets.
I could, because they don't have a second baseman.
They
so,
don't
I-
at all.
Exactly. Jeff McNeil or
Jeff's got to go. They got to get
Chat.
rid of McNeil. He's got to go.
So I could have making a play for him, and the
That's
Mets
not
are
a
going. The
bad
Mets,
thought.
the Mets are going to be super aggressive.
Yeah, the Mets are going to throw the
and-
kitchen sink at everyone to see what
Everybody.
hits, basically.
and see what sticks. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so
like throwing it's the spaghetti down. Let me throw it at the wall. If it sticks, it's not.
I
That's the
could
Mets.
definitely see the Jays making a splash move in the trade market too, because they have a decent prospect pool and like they're obviously
what?
trying to win now.
Could. You know what would be crazy? If they went absolutely nuts, got Skubal.
I thought about the Blue Jays for Skubal as well. That's like a
That's
low
actually-
key. That's a low key one. I thought about it.
I never. Thought,
It's crossed my mind.
expected to happen, but
They could. It's possible.
I mean,
Or
that's
what
not
if they
a bad
sign
idea.
or what if they sign Tucker?
if they sign Tucker, they're the favorites to win the AL East. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I mean that's why the Yankees got to go in there because like whoever gets him, it's gonna be a big power shift, and there's no one else the Yankees really
I'm
get.
curious to see who goes hard through.
Yeah, I don't. We'll see. We will see. I think the Mets might be in play for Bellinger. They need a center fielder. I think the Mets are gonna play
Mets
for.
gonna be in for
The Mets are gonna be in play for Trent Grisham. I think. I don't think he's gonna be back with the Yankees. Probably. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good as well.
Thank you for your career
Yes,
year.
but we're very good after the postseason. Yeah, we've seen enough.
Here's my Trent Grisham impersonation.
Yeah, no, I'm so good on him, honestly.
It is the best year he's ever gonna have in his life, and I followed
whoever-
him since he came up, and I think he came up lucky.
Yeah,
and,
he
and
did.
He stunk.
Yeah,
But,
he had
I
that
mean,
huge
look,
error in
He's
that
never
game.
gonna have a
and
year like this.
Yeah, whoever gets him is overpaying by a lot. Like, it's gonna be a huge.
Do you give him the
overpay.
qualifying offer, or do you not even
No,
bother?
I don't even bother. Get him out.
I agree.
Because like, what
Who
if
needs
he's?
a shitty late pick if he?
Yeah, no. What do you think about Devin Williams? Do you think he's gone too? Probably. I mean, although he was chilling with.
I don't
Joe-
like him. I just don't like him.
He
I don't
did.
like
He
him.
did show up later in the year, but he didn't. Hey, it was an uneven year.
Great,
I get it. I
don't
get
need-
it.
Great. I don't need to sit through 162 and wonder if this guy's gonna fucking blow.
Are you interested in a guy like Raisel Iglesias, the free agent from the Braves? I feel like he could be a nice little piece.
I like Raisel.
I've mentioned his name a little bit You could throw him in the 738. That wouldn't close him, but you could put him like the 738.
Yeah, I think that's a good deal. But I do think, I mean, getting back to your point, Julian, of getting back to Devin Will, I think he winds up in the NL or AL
Dodgers
Central,
probably. I think Devin wants to
Oh,
go to the Dodgers.
It's so funny to me. Yeah. Well, he didn't want to show up in New York. And I've heard a couple stories.
He literally said he thought he was going to the Dodgers. Like, what an intro, huh? I didn't read that much into it at first, and I'm like, oh, yeah, mate, maybe that was an issue, actually.
And I've heard a couple things from a couple different writers, too, that he's not a New York guy. He doesn't.
Yeah, no, not a New York guy. Oh, we got a chat. Someone's actually talking to us at this time. Oh, we have. What? Oh, wow. Oh, all right. Hello, buddy. Stephen Quan. Oh, wait. Stephen Quan. I mentioned Quan. I did bring up Quan on another show.
Donovan. That's my guy right there.
Donovan. Would the Cardinals move? The Cardinals seem stubborn with him, though. Would they actually trade him finally? Like, they should, I guess, because they stink.
I don't know what the fuck the Cardinals are doing.
Yeah, I can't answer that. Like, the Cardinals are an absolute dumpster fire. And I've talked with Katie Wu, and she's just as perplexed as we are, I think.
About Brandon Donovan?
No, about like the whole Cardinals stuff. I think she told me last year when I spoke to
way
Katie.
Is gone. They got rid of Jose.
When I spoke to Katie last year, she was like, "No shot on Donovan," but that was last year. She said no shot though.
I don't know who wrote this, but I agree with both of those guys. I love Stephen Quan.
Well, his name is Love Humanity. Stop those that don't on Twitter.
I'm okay with that too. I mean, that's a really nice.
Yeah, I mentioned Quan. I did.
I love Humanity and Stephen. I love Brandon Donovan. Two contact hitters. I think that is a brilliant idea.
I think Quan is more obtainable than Donovan just because I don't know what the hell the Cardinals are doing. We know that Cleveland entertained. We know that Cleveland at least entertains moving Quan. So it is possible.
Yeah, but now
I don't know what's going on with Donovan, though. Yeah, I mean, Quan only has 2 years left in the deal, so the Cleveland might want to move him quick.
Brandon Donovan he's a perfect Yankee to me. And I've been saying it for 2 years.
Because he can play second, he can play outfield. Like, it does make sense.
Play anywhere.
There's not, but if the Cardinals, okay. But we may have some hope with the Cardinals now. Because, what's his name? I'm drawing a blank. I saw this guy. Oh, Hein Bloom. No, Hein Bloom. There we go. Hein Bloom is now taking.
Well, he's an idiot. Hein Bloom's an idiot.
I'm getting there.
He traded Mookie Betts.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So, like, here's.
I got no respect for fucking Hein Bloom.
I think he's an idiot as well. But, like, here's the thing. He didn't really have control of the moves this year. He's gonna finally get control of the moves this year, which is maybe why they might actually move him. This is what I'm getting to. So maybe it's possible now. Yes, that's my point. I think it's more likely now than it was when I spoke to Katie last year. When I see her this year, I'll ask again, and maybe her answer is different, and I'll let you know what she tells me. So that'll be in winter meetings. But so like. That's an interesting
though. I'm not going
I gotta go, brother, because I know you told me, but like I have to go because we're not getting it in 27. So like I literally have to. Like we're not getting it in 27 because we're getting locked out. So like I gotta go this year. Hopefully getting a table. We'll see. That would be fun, but that's a process. If I do, that'd be really sweet though. But yeah. We'll probably wind down soon. Let's do some parting thoughts, maybe. Is there any, like, wild card or random thoughts you have of what the Yankees should do? Like, how about this? Is there any guys you just want them to, like, cut bait with that might be unpopular and you just don't want the team anymore?
What are the Yankees?
Yes, player personnel only. Not coaches or GMs or anything. Just, like, player personnel. Is there anyone you just want them to get rid of, even if it's, like, an unpopular take?
Let me think. Hold on, because that's an interesting question.
Yeah, I want to end with something funny or interesting, like outside the box.
Well, I mean, fuck, man, you got me on this.
I'll give you one. I would get rid of Ryan McMahon if I
Austin
could.
Wells. Fuck him.
I had a feeling you would say that. I would get rid of McMahon, honestly. I did not like
too, but he was there for like 2 weeks.
I didn't like the move, though. I thought it was stupid. I'll tell you why. Because
No, it didn't make too much sense.
Lombard's coming soon.
really didn't
He actually
care
did. Well, he actually
trading-
played. I mean, man did play well in the playoffs. I'll give him some credit, but I just don't like the move in general.
No, his glove's good. Okay.
It's a good glove, but we need a bat at third base. We need a bat at third
what
base.
the fucking dumbest move all year was?
Let's see if I agree.
Caleb Durbin for fucking Jake Bird.
Oh,
Caleb
yeah.
Durbin was
Durbin was Devin Williams, but also equally didn't age well, obviously. And I was on the Durbin train as well, and I spoke to you about Durbin a lot. He was in the AFL.
Was Rock Riggio.
That might be a tough one. Yeah, that might be tough.
That sucks.
That might be tough.
So
yeah.
you got rid of two prospects.
That's not great.
Who hit for contact, both. So you got Rock Riggio.
Especially Durbin. Durbin's a contact machine.
Durbin's a fucking starting third baseman on a team that was in the NLCS.
I know. He actually hit. He was one of the few guys that semi showed up against the Dodgers.
Yeah.
I was a fan of Durbin too. That's for sure.
Like Durbin.
AFL alumni, was ripping up the AFL. So, Durbin was interesting to me, and he's kind of like he's a good guy you want October. He can steal a base, plays good defense, can hit an occasional home run.
I mean, who else do I want to get rid of? I mean, like, Wells can go.
Would you bring in JT Realmuto for a year to platoon?
Yeah.
That's been gaining some steam. I don't know if the Yankees will actually do it.
That.
Not from anyone credibly. I don't think a lot of fans want that move.
Do you think really Dombrowski's gonna start selling?
Well, JT's a free agent.
Is he really?
Yes, he's a free agent.
All right, fuck rid of Wells. Bring in JT. Rice can back him up, and fucking you get rid of. Yes. I want JT real.
And then you could bring in Okamoto too. If you bring in Okamoto, you could have Rice split time at first and catcher.
Yes.
Now we're talking. I didn't
think about this. Okay, I didn't even think about Realmuto being.
It wasn't like my first thought, but it grew. The idea kind of grew on me. Because, he is declining, I know, but, he is a good righty bat still. He'll play less because he's getting older. He's going to platoon more.
If it's 260, he's still leaps and bounds better than fucking for the Yankees right now.
Yeah, that's true.
And he's a professional catcher. He's not dancing around doing that fucking dancing burrito bullshit that fucking Wells likes. Give me JT Realmuto any day of the week.
Yeah, that would
I like burritos too. Don't get me wrong, but
now, all right, we'll get rid of close down. I have two more.
He's a fucking Marlin. Fuck fucking Wells.
I would say so. How about that? Two more things to close with here. So, all right,
I'm tired.
We're getting to the end. Don't worry. So, let's say
what the fuck time is it there? 30 in the morning?
I'm a dog. I don't.
If anybody's watching this, God bless you all.
I don't sleep. We have someone in here, bro. We have one person. This is actually pretty lit. I know. I have to say, someone gave us a chat, so it is confirmation that someone is watching. Let's check. Now we're gonna do Twitter for fun to see if anyone's actually paying attention.
Fuck this, man. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm trying to see. Oh, damn, I can't. Oh, we have 137 people watching on Twitter right now somehow. Chris is getting a beer, well deserved at this point. Yeah, 137 on Twitter somehow. We're doing this thing.
Well, that's 137 crazy motherfuckers.
I want to see YouTube, but if YouTube's showing anything. YouTube's not showing much.
Get me into. I'm gonna go to bed.
All right, so here we go. Two more things and we'll go. So, what are your thoughts on Spencer? What are your thoughts on Spencer Jones? Do you feel he's a part of the future, or are you trading him?
No thoughts on Spencer Jones. I don't know. I don't know if he can hit. I don't know if he can hit Major League hitting. So I have zero thoughts on him. And until I see him get a full spring training and maybe get some at bats against MLB guys, I have zero thoughts. It's very easy for Yankee fans to say, "Oh, bring him up." They don't know if he can fucking. Maybe the guy can't hit a curveball. His whiff rate.
Well, here's my. All right.
Down a little bit.
Yeah.
Last year, but I don't. he might not be able to hit really pitching at all. So
I'll give you my pros and cons. Let's say you sign Kyle Tucker. Would you give him the keys to center field if you had Tucker in left and Judge in right? If you had Tucker in the fold, you could take the gamble with Jones if you had a Tucker.
Yeah, with them, so Dominguez in this hypothetical,
he might be getting shipped off somewhere.
I think he's getting traded.
Him or Jones are getting traded. I think one of the two is going to go.
One of them should, and if you can get Skubal, I think one of those guys absolutely.
Well, they'd have to be in it. Yeah, I mean, I would say the only thing is that the way Cashman talked about Jones kind of reminds me of Caleb Durbin, so I'm paying attention to Jones on the trade box.
Cashman loves. Cashman doesn't know what
he loves the fake hype prospects, pretend they're going to play and trade them. Like that might be the Jones route here. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah. And then Miguel Andujar has to go play in fucking Sacramento. As almost an all-star year.
Yeah.
So it's like it doesn't.
All right, so I'll end you here, bro. We're gonna end here. Here's our end. So let's say the Yankees have another season like this year, or they just missed the playoffs or something in 26 heading into the lockout. I'm just giving you the worst case, but it may have a silver lining, maybe. We're
already talking about a lockout. I know. We're already
well, it's close, unfortunately. It's only a year away. Like, it's not good. But, like, the only reason I'm doing that is because, like, what if they miss the playoffs, or they lose in the first round or something? Do you think he'd finally move on from Cashman and Boone going into the lockout, or do you think he would still keep them if they made the playoffs and missed in the first round? If they missed the playoffs, he probably fires them both, I would think.
Really? Because they didn't get fined in 22.
Yeah, but that was different because that would be 2 disappointing years back to back, because it's been more time. It's been more time smoked with less results.
Here's the thing, if oh God, I don't even know how to say this without sounding terrible.
You could do it. It's okay. It's late at night.
All right. If the Yankees head into a lockout, that just gives a full year for Boone to blow his ankle out or get hit by a car again, and then maybe. Remember last time?
You went way darker than I was.
I tried not too dark on it. I know.
I wasn't expecting it to be that dark.
I don't want him to get hit by a car, but dude, maybe he do another pickup baseball game or something.
But the bigger is, but in fairness, do I want him to go? I do, but in more fairness, I think the bigger problem is upstairs.
It's not gonna matter if he goes. Who are you getting? You're gonna get one of these other fucking nerd kids.
No. Look, you have to rip it all up. You can't just do Boone. It has to be all of it. They all have to go together.
Cashman and Fish.
Cashman, Fish.
Gotta be
Cashman, Fish, Boone. 3. Fix the team after that. Hopefully, that's the way to do it.
Yes,
if they miss the playoffs or lose in the first round next year, I would hope that happens. If it doesn't, then we're really lost going into the lockout. I'm gonna have no hope for ages.
We all felt that this year too. During the summer swoon.
But the problem is they salvaged it enough to save face, unfortunately. And that's what they do. It's never bad enough. It's never bad. It's never bad enough to make him think that he needs to get rid of him, but it's never good enough to actually win anything. It's stuck in the middle. Yeah. It's like that middle purgatory area that they're trapped in still.
You're fucking right.
And they have to get out of it somehow.
Do you know how terrible you have to be in Major League Baseball to not make the playoffs?
Yeah, it is hard.
The league makes the playoffs.
It is hard now with expansive playoffs. It is.
It's really hard. And Boone is never going to not make the playoffs.
That's the issue. But if they lose in the first round again next year, you have to consider all that stuff.
You have to differentiate.
Yeah, it's got to change eventually.
They're not making the playoffs because of Boone. They're making the playoffs because what? They're not one of the 16 teams in the league. That's what the Yankees are. They're just this fucking weird fucking mess.
Yeah, I would rank. If you look at this past season,
look at what we just watched. Yeah,
the Yankees are so far from what we just watched on the field. Completely off balance in that. Not even close. Not even close. Not even close to either. Not even close.
Exactly. The Yankees
But that
don't
puts
deserve
them
to be
in
the
that
same
weird.
fucking
But that puts them in that weird range of like a 5-7 or 5-8 team in the league, maybe. Like, where would you realistically rank them among the teams this season?
So you're just what in the American League?
No. Total MLB. Where are you
Where am
putting
I
the
ranking
Yankees?
the
Banked
Yankees?
all teams, all season, and then this will be our last exercise, so we gotta go. But like, I would rank them.
Yankees
Tell me. All right, here's this.
seven,
That's
seven,
that's fair.
seventh or
I
nine.
would say the Dodgers are better than them, obviously. That goes without saying. The Blue Jays better, obviously.
Obviously, the Blue Jays.
I would say the Mariners are better. I would
Brewers
say
are
the
better.
Brewers is borderline to me because they really fizzled out in October. That's a close call.
The Brewers are moving up. The Yankees are not.
Yeah, but they might flip. Yeah, but they
Brewers.
might flip Freddie and like I don't know, but like whatever.
No, they're not great. I mean, you know,
It's
Brewers
Yankees Brewers. Yankees Brewers is debatable, but I'll give it to you.
Yeah, Brewers is better than the Yankees than to me. But that's me.
Okay, so that's 3 teams we have. I say Mariners are better. Do you agree?
Mariners are a better team. I think. Yeah, you're right.
So that's 4. Tigers are borderline. It's close. That's like a close. That's a coin
Tigers
flip.
gonna fall apart.
It depends what version of them you got. Like probably not. I don't know. That's actually a really close call. Like that's like splitting hairs.
Right, so maybe they're like 5-6.
Do you think the Cubs are better? They're definitely better than the Cubs. I think Yankees were definitely better than the Cubs.
No, Yankees are better than the Cubs.
Here's the one that's close.
I think Council's fucking way overrated, dude. I think.
Well, he's looking like an idiot. Well, he's looking like an idiot now, but
dude, he got his ass fucking. Pat
by his old team. Yeah, I mean,
on his face. Yeah.
And then, do you think the Phillies were better than the Yankees?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's close. It's close. So we're like in that 6-7 area. And then the one team, I think Yankees were better than Padres personally. I don't know how you feel about
me
that.
too.
So
Padres.
We're probably
I live out here and I love going to Petco, but they stink, dude.
You talk about overrated. That seems so overrated. I would say we're probably comfortably in the 5-7 range with the Yankees, and I think,
all right, okay, so
which is fair.
like
if we can have some variance, like 5-7, like somewhere in that range is reasonable, I think. But that sucks.
That was a fun thing.
Well, that sucks because that's
a
terrible spot to be in.
Isn't the whole thing supposed to be number 1?
That's what it used to be. It's not. They say it's championship or bust, but it's not championship or bust now. Oh, we had a good season. We did a lot of good things. No, you really didn't. Actually,
we made the playoffs.
They really did not. All right, so Chris, this was amazing. What a time. Someone's saying, "Hey, is this Julie?" Oh, who are you? Hey, how's it going, Jules?
Hey, Julian. Oh, by the way, read it. I'll read that text. It says, "Hey, Julian." Sorry.
She just popped in too. Wow, we were just about to cut out. That's great. I really appreciate it. Anyone that's riding at this time is
thanks
really.
For having me. It's late.
Anyone that's riding at this time is really a ride or die. You know what's crazy? I gained an hour.
But sick baseball people, and I love you, sick baseball people.
Me too. But you know what's crazy? I gained an hour. It doesn't even feel like it. It's technically 4:00 for me right now.
Wait, we go back tonight?
Yeah.
So we get an extra hour of sleep.
Which I'm gonna desperately need.
What time is it there now?
It's 3:00.
It's 1:00 here.
It's 3 here. You didn't change your.
1 here.
Wait, you should have changed your clocks. We went backwards, brother.
No, I have another hour in California, so I have to wait.
Almost 3 a.m. here. Yeah, no, Jules is on the East Coast with me. I understand now.
So now we're like 2 hours apart. This is a weird
for thing. A little bit, for only a few hours. Oh wait, no, you have to wait till 2 a.m. I think you get set back at 2 a.m. So you still have another hour.
I'm gonna be fucking dead asleep, and all of a sudden I'm gonna wake up in the morning. My coffee maker is gonna be weird. My coffee maker doesn't know what time to off.
Real talk, anyone that's riding at this hour, you guys are saying it's honest to God, anyone that's actually listening to us talk right now, seriously, you guys are troopers.
Really, thank you for having me, brother. And oh my God, we've been talking for an hour and a half.
Yeah, I said we weren't gonna do.
No, you said it was gonna be 20 minutes.
Well, that was never gonna happen. I thought we could maybe
Yeah,
do 30, but then like once we hit the 20 minute mark, yeah, this is gonna be way longer than I thought. I was like,
well,
if you want to,
technically, if the clock goes back, it's like we didn't do it at all.
that's
So
so
there's that.
nuts. All right, do you want to put your plugs in for people to follow you and stuff? So
Not particularly, but I will. I mean, obviously, my name is Chris Vitali. I run a company called BallNine. We have big gear like Julian's wearing.
I do like
And,
this sweatshirt. I condone it.
Dude, it's comfortable shit. It's very comfortable shit.
I've had this for like 4 years. I've had this since my first AZ trip.
Is it that old? I'll get you.
Actually, no, maybe 2022, maybe 3. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I didn't even company in 20. What the fuck? I was like, shit.
Yeah, no, I think it's.
Anyway, thank you. No, look, I want to say thank you, Julian. I love this guy. You know, we go back and you know, follow him because it's there. Me, I'm just Chris Vitali. Doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking
All right,
matter.
I'm giving Chris the cosign. Everyone do your stuff and follow him. I'm gonna go quick here. So it's Julian Guilarte on YouTube. It's the Julian Guilarte Show. I haven't like named the channel yet, but it's possible. We'll see.
Good show.
Thank you, Julian. So that's
like
my
the
name on
baseball
YouTube.
right here.
Yeah, that was a little AI trick.
Glitter.
Yeah, so yeah, I love how you.
Knuckler.
I've never tried to do that. It's so funny.
Slider. You got a slider? Two slider.
Do you have the change up yet? Did you do the change up?
Oh yeah, no, circle change.
Yeah, the circle change. I can throw the circle change a little bit.
That's the circle change.
Oh my god.
You gotta do that a little bit.
That's so funny. So yeah, Instagram is Julian Guilarte 11.
I can't believe I could do that before.
That's so funny. Twitter is Julian Guilarte 1. Some people are watching on there, and thanks to everyone that has. TikTok is my name.
You sick bastards.
Facebook is my name as well. And then if you look at Latino Sports and World Baseball Network and all platforms, that would be appreciated. So thanks everyone. Chris, you're the man. Hopefully we can see you in Arizona. We could do a live one by the pool or something. That would be like epic.
If I just show up in the pool, you're gonna be surprised. There's a very good chance I see you in Arizona.
Well, I dropped you the location, so you might come when I least expect it. So
I don't want to sleep on your floor, so I got my.
All right, no, we good. All right, brother. Thank you, and hopefully the Yankees figure it out. I don't know if that's